Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is RBT and welcome back to another MLB The Show 18 experiment on the channel. Today's video is going to kind of piggyback off a previous experiment that we did do on the channel. In the first part of this experiment, what we did go and do was see if a 0 overall team could win a game throughout the whole entire 162 game season. And if you guys missed that video, they didn't. But what I will say, and the reason I'm making this video, is because there was a couple one-run games throughout the 162 game season where it was very freaking close for the 0 overall team almost won a game. So today what we're going to do is see how many games it actually takes for a 0 overall team to win one game. It might happen the first season, it might happen the 10th season, it might never happen, but that's why it's called an experiment. It might be a 2-minute video, it might be a 15-minute video, but just like the last video, what we are going to do is sim every single game and see how long it takes for the team to win a game. Now, I'm not really going to go too much in depth on the stats and stuff since I showed you how really a 0 overall team performs throughout the season in the last video. I will link that in the description box below in case you want to see like how bad like the players' averages are and stuff like that. You can go watch that. But for today's video, we are going to go ahead and start the record at 0-162 since we did do that first simulation in the whole entire season. They didn't win a game. So they're going to start off 0-162 and then we'll add on from there and see how many games it actually does take. It might take 1,000. Who knows? But I do think it's going to be a fun experiment. I do want you guys to let me know in the comment section below how many games you think it's going to take for a 0 overall team to win a game. Hopefully you guys do enjoy today's video, and if you do, make sure to drop a like on the video because every like really does help out the channel a lot. Be sure to click the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Once we do hit 200,000 subscribers, I am going to be doing a massive console giveaway to you guys, and if you want to have another chance to win a console, I am doing an Instagram console giveaway once we do hit 10,000 followers. So be sure to go follow my Instagram if you haven't, link in the description box below. Make sure to turn on the notification bell and have it selected to all videos so you do not miss any uploads on the channel. Starting today, I am going to start shouting out a comment every single video. The comment's going to be from the previous uploaded video, and one of the first 15 people to comment will be selected to be shouted out for my next video. So make sure you have notifications on to have a chance to be shouted out. Hang in there, merch, top of the description box below. Every single dollar earned from the shirt sales is going directly to charity. Long intro, RBT over with. Let's get into the rest of the video. So just to prove to you guys, we did sim through the spring training, so some of the players have improved a little bit on overall, but for the most part, every single player does have 0 stats across the board. For some reason, you have guys like Greg Bird with 2 overall, but all of his ratings are 0. I don't know why that's the case. Interesting nonetheless, but every player has 0 stats. Pretty much it's like a porcupine trying to play baseball. That's basically what it is. Same thing in the rotation. They all say 2 overall, but everybody has 0 overall stats. So basically they are a 0 overall player. And this guy is a 4 overall, although every single stat is 0. And keep in mind as well, they're going to improve a little bit throughout the season because through experience and stuff, they will improve. But it's still a 0 overall team. It's still going to be like porcupines trying to play. So if this was real life and the players were actually this bad in real life, they should be beating every single game 40-0. And even in that first simulation, if you want to go watch that, I think they did lose a couple games by 30 runs. So this is going to be interesting nonetheless. Let's get right into it, and it's going to be hilarious if we win like the first game. But we are starting off, like I said, 0-162, so that's already the record since we already did one simulation in the prior video. So same exact team, so nothing's changed. We'll go ahead and sim to the end of July and see if this team, hopefully this autofix doesn't mess anything up, and it didn't. We're losing games by a lot of runs. We're losing games by a lot of runs. Yep, no game's been close. Oh, we're losing games. We've lost 2 games 23-0, 24-0. But keep in mind, although some of these games we lose a game 3-0, so it is a possibility we could win a game. But like I said, it's going to take a lot of trial and error, probably a ton of simulations in this video to have the team finally win. So as of right now, we've gone 200 games without winning. So we're going to go ahead and simulate the first year player draft and keep on going. It took us 2.5 weeks to score 1 run through June. See, that's what I'm talking about, boys. We only lost to the Mariners 5-4. So eventually, man, it might take forever, but this team, I'm telling you, is going to win 1 game. Might take 10 simulations, but it's going to happen. It shouldn't happen, but eventually it is going to happen as we have to skip through the All-Star game. The AL wins. Still, like, this is just crazy. Like, we're gonna win a game. It's gonna take forever. Maybe we won't. Maybe it's just gonna be close games. Maybe we'll never win. Like, I think I'm gonna top this video off at like 45 minutes. I have to go somewhere like 45 minutes. If for some reason they don't win a game within 45 minutes of simulation, maybe it will never happen. But I think it will. So continuing to lose games by a lot of runs. I think the most we lost by was like 30 right here. We lost 34-1. I think that's the worst we've lost this whole entire season. So I guess we go ahead and sim to the end right here and see if it's going to be 0-162 in 2 straight simulations, which I accidentally ended the season. But that would mean, is my math good? 324 is what our record will be if we finish this second season. We won. The video's over. The video's over. Gosh dang it, I'm not going to be able to make it 10 minutes long. Wow. We win a game 2-1. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So it actually only takes technically 2 simulations for a 0 overall team to win. We beat the Mariners. How bad are the freaking Mariners, dude, to lose to a 0 overall team? So I did some math here and counted to see how many games it actually takes for a 0 overall team to win. It took 305 games. Almost a full 2 simulations and a full 2 MLB seasons for the team to win. We ended a whole entire 97 games behind the Boston Red Sox in the AL East. And as you see, some of the teams did really good record-wise in the AL East, and everybody had a decent record because we lost so many games and played them so many times. We scored 123 runs, gave up 2,370. Not too bad, not too bad. So as you see right here, as a team, we had a 162 batting average, which is kind of like Adam Dunn, so it's not as bad as it possibly could have been. A 188 slugging percentage, a 195 on base percentage, a 960 footing percentage, which I kind of thought that would be worse, and a team ERA of 13.77. We won 0.006% of our games. Brilliant. And you see some of the player stats right here. Brandon Drury actually batted 200. He actually batted 200 on the year. That's better than what they did in the last video. You have Giancarlo Stanton, 0 home runs, 131 batting average, paying a little bit too much for a guy batting 131 throughout a year. And Aaron Judge, although he was 0 overall for most of the year, he has a contact rating of 2 against righties, somehow ended up hitting 2 home runs. Led our team with 2 bombs but only 5 RBIs. And I know this has nothing to do with the video, but I kind of find it a little weird that JD Martinez was the league leader in RBIs and had almost 40 more RBIs than anybody else. That's pretty good. And look at a couple of our pitchers. Tanaka, 0-32, a 22.05 ERA, only had 28 strikeouts on the year. Severino, a 21.06 ERA, also at 0-32. Sonny Gray, our best pitcher, 0-27 with an 18.74 ERA, so our only starter sub-20 ERA thus far. CC Sabathia, not good. And Chase Shreve, 0-32 with a 20.29 ERA. So we only had one pitcher have an ERA under 20. That's not too good. Our closer, Aroldis Chapman, not a good year either. Had 0 saves because we won only 1 game. Whoa, Chad Green. That's who got the save. That's who did the thing, Chad. Although he had 0 stats across the board, he was able to close out that 1 win. Let's go, Chad. And just in case you guys were curious, JD Martinez had 61 home runs. Oh my gosh. No wonder he won the MVP. That's interesting. So now I guess all we can do, people want to see us anyway, we'll just sim the rest of the season, see who wins. Of course we didn't, do good enough to make it to the playoffs, a 1-161. But we're going to see who wins the World Series, and it is the Cleveland Indians over the Chicago Cubs to win the World Series. But boys, technically, the answer to the title of the video is it takes 305 games for a 0 overall team to finally win 1 game. Like I said, experiments are experiments for a reason. Could have took like 10 simulations. It could have only took 1 like it did today. But hopefully guys still did enjoy. And if you did, make sure to drop a big thumbs up for more MLB The Show experiment videos. If you guys have any more video ideas like this, let me know in the comment section below. I am thinking about bringing like a 0 overall gameplay to see how bad a 0 overall team actually is in MLB The Show. So if you want to see that, let me know as well. But that's going to do it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on the notification bell if you haven't. But I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.